crazy. Like, this is absolutely insane. So, you as a person who's very intuitive, I feel when energy is changing, especially with the collective. And it's interesting how I got blocked from Instagram to go live because of what I said in a live. I guess they didn't like what I said. So they blocked me from going live. They deleted a comment that I was like making a joke on about bad parenting or whatever. Hey guys, hi guys. Whoever's tuning in, I'm sending lots of love and light to this chat right now. I'm gonna just send a lot of love and light energy, and I would suggest right now before we start listening to this message, I'm asking that you guys hold the light within you and you really hold it tight within you right now. And we spread that love and light into this chat. Do me a favor right now. Before you watch me speak and before I start talking, hold the light right now. I want you to really close your eyes and hold the light because the message I'm about to give is going to be important, okay? So if you're with me, still close your eyes really quick, please, and just surround us with the love and light. Archangel Michael, Holy Mary, Holy Spirit, Holy Light, mothers of love, fathers of love, family, generations, Starseed family, we ask that you protect our auras, protect our homes, protect the viewers' homes from any negative energy that may try to interact, interfere, or misguide or mislead this message. We ask that you protect us with your holy shield. Let the Holy Spirit energy of light, love, compassion, understanding, and truth guide us in this message. Okay, so I'm going to tell you guys something. If you haven't been noticing this, if you really, hello everybody, you guys can say hi in the chat. If you haven't been noticing this, then I'm going to make you aware of it. Recently, past couple of days, especially today, I just so happened to tune in to like random people going live on YouTube. They were doing tarot readings, and I just wanted to see like what they were saying and how they're doing their readings. And every single one of them is like, I'm drained, I want to get off this, and they're like running away. Every post from every reader, the readers I watch are they've been doing it for 20 years, like type shit. Every single one of them keeps posting, hey guys, I'm not feeling well, I'm a little tired, I'm going to take a break, I'm going to do this, every single important healer or light worker, empath, anyone who's like really been working at this for lifetimes, guys. I'm talking about lifetimes. And all of you guys, if you haven't noticed, you're the people that were reading before for you or whatever, if you haven't noticed that they're taking a lot more breaks, then I want you to become very aware in the next few days how many readers and healers, and not just tarot readers, the tarot readers, forget about it. Everybody's putting their cards down. I don't know what's happening with the tarot cards, but everyone that I see is putting their cards away. Like, I'm not talking about people that do this and that's what they do and they do this all the time. I'm talking about these people that do this, but like they channel as well. And like every time I see them use the cards, it's always negative talking, and then they stop using the cards and all of a sudden regular messages come out. This is one of the reasons why I don't do the cards anymore. I just feel like it's influenced by God knows who, God knows where. And I'm not saying that anything's evil, because that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying to you here is notice that people are starting to back off. Healers, empaths, light workers, people that especially are content creators in the spiritual community are really falling back. And notice that you're going to fall back from a lot of people right now. There's something happening where like people are tired of surviving and they just want to live. Like, it's a lot of people out here that have been working at this for lifetimes, and it's like, all right, like at some point you crack the code and you want to crack the code and you want to step out. Like, it's like enough of the bullshit type shit, right? And we understand life is a journey. We're all experiencing this journey. But if you feel anything like this, it's like that's because your soul is recognizing that I'm hearing she's tired of fighting. Like, your soul's tired of fighting. It just wants to live. And although you're manifesting prosperity and abundance, at the same time, you're also shedding a lot of karmic situations. And we have like, I'm picking up this message. I'm just going to give it out the way I'm hearing it. We have a lot going on chaotically in the astral and with spirit and past life romances, but we have to understand something. This is where we say like, hey, bro, we had our chance. This is not the lifetime. Fall back. Leave me alone. Like, and people that are like supposed to like, it's like I'm getting that energy of like those who are supposed to be drawn to you are pushing themselves away, and those who are not supposed to be drawn to you keep pushing themselves towards you. So we have a sort of like an imbalance where the balance is needed. For instance, like there's supposed to be like soul connections and they're not making it because one has an ego and the other one's just busy, working on the collective and figuring things out for whatever mission they came here to do. But you will notice, and this is a very important message. Some of you are not going to resonate, but a lot of you will understand exactly what I'm saying. A lot of people are here on YouTube, on Instagram, and they're blocking every video that I make that has anything to do with the truth. Let me just tell you, the darkness is working hard. It's working extra fucking hard right now. And I'm not judging them. I don't even care. Like, they don't even affect me. Honestly, it's me with me at this point. It's literally me with me, okay? What if you happen to have energy? What do you mean? It's literally me with me, and it's literally with you. But also understand, all of this shit that's going on. It doesn't really have anything to do with us personally, but because we can feel energy and we're very in tune and connected with the energy, we're feeling a disconnect. We're just like, it's like pissing us off because we're tired of it, right? And so we don't like injustice. Light workers are not for injustice. We are against injustice, and we do not handle people being rude, people being narcissistic and egotistical, controlling or manipulating well at all. We don't like it because we want our boundaries, and you're going to respect those boundaries. See, light workers, empaths, star seeds, and the black sheep of the family, however you want to see this, right? However you want to see it. We start off our lives very like getting controlled and manipulated, and what if I'm not feeling drained? Then that's good. Don't even ask the question. You're doing well. That means either you're protecting your aura very well, or just you're just not feeling it. Some people. Okay, listen. When I'm saying this, you have to be really highly intuitive to be feeling these energies. Like I'm talking about the type of intuitive where I could walk in a room, or I could read the whole person's whole life just standing next to someone that I just met. That's like, I'm talking about highly psychic, highly intuitive. Because we're receiving multiple downloads at once, it's becoming overwhelming for some people, and it's not overwhelming for me. That part, none of it's overwhelming. It's just the point of like, we're almost sort of like, all right, yeah, we played this game for long enough, but like everybody thinks it's darkness versus light. It's not even about that. Like, it doesn't even affect me negatively. At this point, whatever happens, you have to put the blame on nobody. Just realize that it's happening, and that's it. Be the observer. And I'm observing my actions, my reactions. And I know when things are heavy in the collective, because I will do things that are not good for me. You know what I'm saying? Like sort of eat like unhealthy, right? But also I've been keeping up with like kind of going on walks, very trying to be as active as I can, but then I'll have like hours of just laying down, and it's like, I know I can feel the energy, especially today. I fell asleep. I cannot tell you, I never slept so heavily. Like I was in a fucking, like, I just heard war zone. There's a lot going on. And what I'm going to say by this, like, listen, I'm not here. I'm not a whistleblower, right? I'm not. But in a sense, light workers are sort of whistleblowers. That's one of our duties here on earth, is to sort of shed light on where the darkness is trying to like hide behind corners in the shadows, like when we're fully aware of what's going on. And sometimes when you're fully aware of what's going on, it can really distract you from what needs to be taking place. And so as much as we should know that it doesn't affect us, but we're aware that it's happening, and we're aware, but it doesn't affect us personally. When it starts affecting us personally, that's because there's something really heavily, I'm hearing, taking place in the States. That's how I'm hearing this. It's like it's happening. There's things happening. I don't know what exactly. I can't, but I do know that when this happens, that means that whatever is happening is not just taking place on Earth. This is a like galactic, like you could say galactical, worldwide, like federation type thing, right? You know, I was blocked from YouTube for 3 weeks almost, bro. They blocked me. They blocked me from IG today. They're deleting every comment I post. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Oh, I'm hearing something. I'm hearing something right now. I just asked what the fuck is going on. And I'm watching like all the comments get deleted and all the videos get deleted and people being blocked. I see what's going on. There's about to be a major shift in the energy. Okay. A lot of karma is being cleared from the earth. A lot of it. A lot of it. Uh-huh. And when that's happening, it's like this is how I'm seeing it. I'm seeing like a vision in my third eye, and it's like we're all receiving these downloads. We're ascending in a beautiful way, right? Things are getting good now, and it's almost like a sweep. I'm seeing like a big ass broom just trying to come in and sweep all the light workers from getting the message out. It's so weird that I tuned into this guy's live out of nowhere. Never watched the reading he did, and he said, "You know what?" He's like, "I'm getting off YouTube for a while." He's like, I fucking feel drained." He's like, "I'm tired of fighting. I'm tired of fighting." And then he was like, "If you want to send donations." I'm realizing what's going on. A lot of light workers, healers, even you guys are feeling like we're overworked and underpaid, and we're not even talking about doing. Listen, our mission, one of our missions is to be here and to spread light, love, and messages to the collective, so that messages can be received and shared with one another. But what's happening is a lot of light workers are realizing, look, man, like I'm doing this and like I'm getting drained from it, and at what point does it become like we're kind of soldiers in the battlefield, but if the king doesn't send for food and warm clothes and medicine, then people are going to start to, it's going to be like a whole battlefield full of our soldiers already. We're already passed out before we even get to the war, to the battle. You know what I'm saying? So the light is, we're calling in support and assistance. Like I had this conversation. I know this is weird and nobody's gonna understand it, but I'm sure one or two of you will understand. G baby, you'll understand. G baby, Veronica, you'll understand. This is weird. Like today, I was like saying, I was like, this is what we're recognizing. Like the light's starting to point. Like no, I'm not pointing my fingers at anybody in particular, because I don't really know everything that's going on. I don't know much. I know some. Whatever wisdom I receive, I share that wisdom. Whatever I think I'm bugging on, I'll be like, oh, let me backtrack and clear the energy and ground. But it's like, those selfish, like you could say gods, right? These selfish, like gods, these selfish entities, these beings that are still selfish and still taking full advantage of the human collective, still using our energy for their own food source and still keeping us down and keeping us locked in like a tool shed, I'm hearing. That's so crazy. I just heard that. It's like almost like they don't want you to be independent. Motherfucker. They don't want us to be independent. They don't want us to find our voice. First of all, they're blocking every single message. Ow, my foot. They're blocking every single message that people are trying to get out. Whatever messages we're trying to get out to the collective, it's been blocked by, listen to me, when I say blocked. I gotta say, and this is not like some, this is not meant to be negative, This is meant to make you guys aware, because as light workers, as starseeds, as people who are working on their ascension, you are receiving a lot of downloads here, and it's to be aware. Look at this fucking mark on my face, you guys. Oh my gosh, that and that. It's like that's another thing that's crazy. I don't break out when when the breakouts even come. Right now, my face is clearing up. Breakouts start. I swear, I just feel it. I could feel it in the air. And today, I know tomorrow's gonna be better, but today was rough. Oh, was it rough? I was like, I went from, I wasn't thinking negative. That's not what I was doing. What it was was like almost like I'm angry now. Like, I went from like love and light to like, but I'm not angry. That's the thing. I'm not angry, but it was more like enough is enough. Like, what? I'm tired of dealing with everybody's shit. And I'm not talking about you or any people. I'm not talking about people, you guys. I'm talking in the spiritual realm. I'm tired of dealing with it. There's past life things and people and lovers and whatnot and entities. Like, back the fuck off. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could feel past, like, you could feel exes and shit like watching you on Instagram. It's like, bro, like, if you're not gonna say nothing, stop fucking getting on my shit and looking at me and wishing you coulda, shoulda, woulda, hadda. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying anybody in particular, but it's coming to that point where it's like, yo, we gotta set the bound. I've set the boundaries. You have to set the boundaries. You have to be really firm in this next part of your story, you guys. You got to be very firm with what you want and what you will accept and what you will not accept. The boundaries must be written in stone, like some type shit where nobody could burn it up and throw it into the air and it could be, it's like, these are, bro, this is my, I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna say this for the last time. You have to like put your foot down with love and light in my heart. I'm gonna say anyone from my past, whether it be past lives, past, present, or future, past in this dimension, I don't really, anyone from my past, I send love and light. Whatever contracts we signed that I for somehow can't understand who you are and what it is for, I'm cutting these contracts up. I really don't care at this point. It's like, whatever people have unresolved, they're gonna have to work on that themselves. Like, we had enough of like trying to like guide people and be nice to people and really show compassion. I'm showing compassion. The compassion I'm showing you is to tell you to move on with your life. Like, you gotta go. Like, it's time, brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, this is the kind of energy. It's not, I'm not, no. I'm telling you right now, do not misinterpret this as a negative message. This is to empower you. If this is triggering you and you're like, oh, what is talking about? Then you shouldn't be watching this because you're not ready to create the boundaries. Let's just keep it real. You're not ready. So yeah, you're tuning out because you're not ready. You're like, you're not ready. You want to hear a reading right now of somebody saying, he's still thinking about you. Who gives a fuck? Who's thinking about you and what they want from you, unless it has something to do with pure, like, love, the kind of genuine, pure love that has absolutely no agenda behind it. You know, it's like that pure love that's like, it's just beautiful, like honest, genuine love between a mother and my heart chakra, between like a puppy and a brand new puppy that you just get in you. It's like that love, like whatever that puppy does, even if it pees on the floor, you want to get mad, but you're just so cute. You're just a little puppy. But like we gotta place boundaries. I'm really picking this strongly up, and if you're watching this, whether you tuned in later, whether you watched this live, I'm telling you, if you're here, you need to hear this. And let me tell you something, you could do whatever you want with the message at this point and the stage of the game that I'm at. I am done worried about, am I giving the message, or people receiving it or not? It really doesn't matter. Who's receiving it or not, I'm going to give the message. Whether it's 1 people, 100 people, 1,000 people, I'm going to give the message. And it's going to be received by those who it needs to be received by. And I've learned to stay and be content with not worrying about, oh, am I doing all this work for no reason? Am I, channeling and using my own energy to help others, like, define who they are in a sense, right? Because we all need a voice for the thoughts that we have inside, especially when someone talks about the things that you think about all the time. Because people will write to me every day and be like, Flo, I can't believe you just said that. I swear to God, I was just thinking that. And I'm like, well, somebody has, it's like I'm like a projection of you. I'm a projection of you. So I'm like your outside voice. You're your inside voice, and I'm your outside. I'm like your higher self coming in being like, yo, yep, you're right. You're absolutely right. You're not crazy. You know what I'm saying? You ain't crazy. You know exactly what you're talking about. Because sometimes the lower version of us can get stuck in this like 3D reality and think, oh my God, we're nothing, we're no one. But then like your higher queen, king, God, goddess energy is like up there like, dude, I need you to go in and remind this person what the fuck are they doing? I don't think they're recognizing how incredible they are and how empowered they are. They're letting this 3D reality fuck with their heads, and I'm gonna need you to go speak on it so that my fairy thought mother, exactly, your fairy thought mother. Somebody needs to be the voice that you sometimes wish you had, right? And let me tell you something. right now, I'm going to say this again because Spirit is really pushing me to send this message out and keep it as cool and as loving as possible, because we are doing this with love in our heart. If I didn't give a fuck about you, I would let you keep being stagnant in life. And I'm talking about myself, I'm talking about other. Listen, we're all dealing with attachments, whether you want to believe it or not. We all have not attachments, but like things that we live many lifetimes. Do you not, how could you not believe possibly that there might be a trapped spirit that's still circulating, I'm hearing the carnival, walking around the Ferris wheel and looking for you to be on that ride, but in that lifetime you got off the Ferris wheel and you left this person there because you didn't want it to be in that lifetime, or they left you there. However it is, the roles could be reversed. You left them, they left you. It could be love, it could be a partnership, it could be somebody stole from you in a financial way, somebody killed you. You don't know what kind of lifetimes you had, and you don't know what kind of spiritual attachments you may have incurred through these lifetimes. But what you need to do is set these boundaries and set it clear. Forgive everyone and everything, which I've already done. I've already done all the forgiveness I possibly can. Like I'm up to here with forgiveness. Like it's at this point, there's nothing further to forgive. I'm telling you, I don't. It's like I love, I care, but when we get to the point of like I don't give a fuck, and it's not in a mean way. It's like I honestly at this point don't care. Like I love and light. But I'm here to live my life in this lifetime. So anybody else who's got a fucking issue and is still stuck and wants to stand around, I'm sorry. But I've done the whole love and light. I'm sending you love. I've sent you all the love and light a bitch has in her vagina. Like, I've gotten every Care Bear to give you the Care Bear stare. You know what I'm saying? I've got every golden girl, drinking coffee with you and making jokes at the table. Like, oh, come on. Like, okay, bro, we get it. At some point, we have to let people take responsibility for themselves, because it's draining to fucking feel like you have to like help other people clear their karma, or you have to cut contracts with people that can't seem to understand, whether it be in this reality or, excuse me, my nose inside right here is so itchy, whether it be in this oh, you motherfucker. So whether it be in this reality or whatever reality we're seeing, I don't know why all of a sudden I'm getting like fire in my body. It's weird. It's like I'm getting heat. And this is what I'm saying. It's like that release of tension in your spine and your back, and and I noticed that when I get really tense about the energy, and especially what's taking place in the collective, like I said, again, I'll break out in especially in this area here, like right here. For some reason, it's like the mouth, right? Because I'm not speaking. Because I'm so busy trying to stay in the love and the light, but I'm not speaking my piece. And my piece is that we're not, I've been telling minds that they need to take responsibility. Amen. Been telling minds 100%. Lala, you know what I'm talking about. We're done with all these, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory and Shrek and Fiona energy. And like, ain't nobody got time for all that. Like, we got to understand there's still people still living in the 1800s, and it's 2022 here, and they still believe they're there in the spirit form. And it's unfortunate, but at the end of the day, we have to take responsibility. Like, I'm pretty sure that one point or another, these spiritual beings, people, whatever, we're all at one point tapped on the shoulder, at least once. I believe sure that at least once we're tapped. Like, it's like, look, this is how I'm seeing it. Like a spirit's trapped in the spirit world, and there's, still waiting for Sally to say, I love you. And Sally done left with Joe on the boat, in the ship, in the Mediterranean Sea. And she's on the boat happy with fucking Joe, and the other schmo is crying over Sally, still waiting for her to come back. But it's like, bro, Sally's gone. Hello? You're trapped here. Like, Sally been left. You have to let this go. You need to go, like, home to the lake. Go ascend. Learn your lessons. Forgive and move on. But this spirit was like, no, I'm going to sit here and wait for Sally. Like, she's going to come back. I know she's coming back. And it's like, man, Jack and Rose met at the clock. And let me tell you something. He sacrificed his life for her. And All the while, she got to live her whole life, and it's exactly what he wanted her to do because he knew she didn't get to live her life because she was born of rich child who didn't get to experience life. So Jack, in that moment when he was in the water, he let go of Rose, saying, "Hey, you know what? Even though you're wealthy and people might think you lived your life, I lived like a vagabond, but I was enjoying my life." He sacrificed himself for her to be warm on that top, and then saved her, and she got saved. And Jack is not, he didn't follow Rose for the rest of her life, talking about you better not fall in love with nobody else. He let Rose live her life to the fullest. That's real love. He supported her in the spirit realm by directing her, like, hey, Rose, go ride that horse. Hey, Rose, go to Paris. And she got to do all of that stuff. And instead of Jack being a spirit that held her down and kept her locked up, he supported her. That's my point. So I'm just going to ask this question once. Are you in support of me and my dreams? Whether you're a person, spirit, entity, alien, I really don't give a fuck what you are at this point. Are you in support of my dreams fully? And if not, just move out of the way. I'm not gonna fight you. I'm not mad at you for not wanting me to live my dreams. I'm not gonna beg you for your love and your support. I'm not gonna beg you to not judge me. You do whatever you want. Just get out of my way. You know what I'm saying to you, right? It comes to a point where you need to fully understand. A lot of us think that our blocks are here, like we're getting blocked by our family here. And if you're getting blocked by your family here, best believe that you guys had past life, the same shit happening in past lives. I know you guys support me. I'm not talking about that. You know what I'm talking about. If you feel like your family right now in this lifetime ain't supporting you and you feel like they're not, listen, that this ain't the first lifetime they haven't supported you, honey. Get over it. Move on. It's time. It's time to get over it. It's time for us to move on. And it's time for us to take the path that we want to take. Yeah, Lala, I'm telling you, it's time for us to take the path that we want to take. And those who do not hold that same vibration and truly want to see us with their loving eyes saying, baby, I'm so proud of you. Go do what makes you happy. Whether you be a past life lover, we had a contract together. We're supposed to fulfill a twin flame at this point. I'll be by myself forever if you think I'm going to be fulfilling twin flame contracts and getting into some messy ass relationship ever again. You know, but you're not. Listen to me, man. People got to stop thinking that life is lonely when you live alone. No, it's not. Not if you chilling, you got everything set. You could have lots of friends around. You could bring married couples around. Shit, you could feel like you could just watch their relationships. Bring a bunch of married couples around. See how quick you want to stay single forever. You know what I'm saying? And it's not about that anymore for me. Like, I've gotten to that point with my guides too. I'm like, yo, stop talking to me about love and all that. I'm completely open to all that, but at this point, it's like, I want to fulfill whatever actual mission I came here to fulfill, because I know I ain't fucking coming here to fulfill no mission of love. That's crazy. If I'm not on a mission and I just came here in this lifetime to fall in love and I need to learn about love, make it clear to me, man, then say that, so that I'm not sitting here thinking that I have some, you know what I'm saying, that you have some big mission on this earth. If all I came here to do was learn how to be in love, listen, that can't be it, because that's not what resonates with my soul. Like, I see people in love and I'm like, oh my God, that's so cute. But I'm not like, I wish I had that. I've never, and I'm going to tell you right now, deep down in my heart, bottom of my heart, this is not just some shit I'm saying. I just don't think like that. Oh my God, I wish I had that. I go, that's nice, that's sweet. But I'm not like, I wish I had that. So that tells me that's not what I came here for. I must have come here to do something more important than that. I don't think that me as a person, as a soul, would come here for something stupid like falling in love, especially in a time like this when so much shit is going on. Like, what? I just came to sit back and just be like, fuck everybody, I'm gonna be in love and fuck you all. Like, I don't know. I don't think, maybe I did, but that's not how I feel. And at this point, I'm just ready to like move forward to the next chapter. And I'm gonna tell you right now, you got to make it real fucking clear to people, okay? And from now on in my videos, can you guys remind me to say, please like and share and subscribe, because I'm going to start pushing a lot of stuff on YouTube. Like, I'm ready to stop being like you know, I'm ready to like make a business out of myself. Like I'm tired of like you guys, all the work I put in, I work harder than somebody who works fucking overnight in the emergency room. Okay? Like I literally could deal with the emergency room in the hospital more than it's easier to deal with that for me than it is for me to deal with the fact that I constantly put in work, and I'm telling the universe too, I love helping people, but at this point, I need to start becoming a business minded person because I got to think about my child's future. And this is a message I'm hearing. I'm hearing this, so maybe you're thinking this way. It's time for you to think of your child's future. Stop diddly daddling and fucking around. But there's a resting period that I'm feeling right now. Like, I don't even want to do private readings. I haven't posted my website. I don't want to do them. I just don't. I just don't. I just don't. It's just like people just I just don't, because all of the effort and time and energy I've put into readings, there's only been like out of the hundreds of readings I've done, like I would say, let's say there was 1,000, like all right, actually that's pretty good odds. Like 500 out of the 1,000 always writes me and say you've helped me so much. But most of those people took the messages I gave them and did nothing with it. And they just went about their little lives. And I didn't tell them what to do, but I was trying to guide them like they asked for it. And they're not even listening. And they're doing whatever they want anyway. So at this point it's like we gotta read what are we doing here exactly, what am I doing here exactly. I tell you right now, the tarot cards, I guess this is when you reach a level of ascension and you really start picking up on energy and you start to understand them tarot cards is lying to people out here every day. Yo, every week I see tarot readers being like something great is coming, great news, financial. And I want to just be in the comments like, are any of you getting any of this stuff that they keep telling you the same thing over and over every week? Is any of it happening? Unless it's something specific, like specific. Like I have a lot of people be like, Flo, what you said in the live, that's what's happening right now. But I'm not doing the whole same message. I'm always channeling different things. If you look at my videos, they're always about different things, different people, different names, different dates. Always, 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 always. Because like at some point it's like, how long are we gonna keep falling for these like spirit lies? Like it's great to motivate people and help them believe that something good is gonna come in, but also then people just sit there and wait for something good to come in instead of actually making it happen. I know, I've done it before. I've done it before. And I realized something. Lala knows. We used to watch this reader, and I realized something. I was like hanging on every word, waiting to see like what is she gonna say next. I hope it's for me. And trust me, a lot of things were verified. Like my first of all, my initials would always come up, my sign, my dad's sign, my mother's sign. Like she would name things and specifically. But and there's a couple of things that did happen that she said, but when you're channeling for thousands of people, eventually something's gonna add up, you know? And it's like all this stuff I hear, this is gonna happen, you're gonna do great things and wonderful things. And I'm watching all these people watch these readers, and some of them are saying, like, you're gonna change the world, you're gonna work in politics, you're gonna do that. I'm actually watching some of the people watching the readings, and I'm like, none of these people are doing that though. Yeah, well, now for a minute she was hitting on shit. Like now you're saying, or she was, not for a minute, but then back to Lala, I still go back to some of those readings back then. I'm like, holy shit! Like I remember how on point she was with her shit. But today, I watch one of her readings now. It's like, you know what it is? She started just doing it for the money, and it's sad because I really like that girl, man. But I just started noticing like she's just doing this for the money at this point. Now she's just picking up on whatever is around. Like what I can tell the difference, and it's not a personal attack on her judgment. I actually had a dream that I hugged her in the dream, and I was trying to tell her what's going on, but I tried to comment and she got mad, of course. But as an intuitive, I was trying to tell her, yo, you're channeling some dark shit, man. She's like, I see dark energy here. I'm like, yes, you're seeing it on you. I'm trying to explain to her. I actually had a dream. She had an entity behind her as well, Lala. She trusted the wrong dumb one. You see what I'm saying? I actually had a dream that she had an entity and it tried to attack me in a dream, but then I went and I turned around and I hugged her and I was like, I forgive you. I don't know what that was about, but I know in some way or another we're all connected to each other, but now if I try to watch one of her, it's like she's like, I don't know. You can tell when somebody's like been taken over by something. You know what I mean? Like now they were once a light worker and now I don't know who the fuck you're working for, but it ain't nobody good. And I can't even lie. Sometimes I'll try to tune in to certain people, man, that I watch and I'm just like, what happened here? And I keep saying to my spirit guides, This is why you guys say work hard, work hard. I get it, but if I get trapped and locked in the way these people are, I'm gonna become exactly like them. So that's why, even though, listen, I was making a lot of money doing a lot of readings live and $25 readings and blah, 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 and which I love doing those anyway because it gives people opportunity to get a message out. But I was doing it, and I noticed myself getting in that same trap. Okay, I'm just now it's starting to become all about the money. And I had to slow down a lot. And let me tell you, I took a hit slowing down. I took a big hit slowing down. And it upset me for like a month. I was upset about it, but now, like, I feel like at this point the universe doesn't realize that I'm sticking to my morals. And if I don't receive some type of respect for that, then that's crazy to me. Because as a person who went from so-called darkness to so-called light, or from so-called bad to so-called good, the amount of work I put in to not be the messenger of no hope, of like, abandon all hope, ye who enters here. Like, no. I'm here to give people hope. I gave myself hope. I've changed myself, and a lot of other people say that they got help through me. And at this point, the universe has to realize what we've put in, and eventually, yo man, your good karma is gonna come back to you. Okay, sometimes you have to learn a big ass fucking hard lesson before you could receive that next big blessing, because whatever is coming next, I'm hearing this, whatever is coming next, it's gonna be like, you're gonna have needed all of the lessons that you learned, even though some of them I feel like, damn, at this point, I don't never think I'm being punished. I just look and I go, oh man, what the fuck? How stupid could I have been? I should have been smarter about this move that I made. I should have invested in this and done that. But you live and you learn, and I started becoming content, not giving a fuck. And that's why I don't even kill myself to do lives and YouTubes and videos. And I'm noticing the less I do and the less I put out there, the better responses I'm getting. Okay, even if I don't have a lot of viewers or whatever, that doesn't even matter to me anyway. But you check to see how many viewers, are on the thing. I never look at likes, but apparently they matter. So because some people they nag you to death, so it's like therefore leave a like, comment. Like, damn motherfucker, no, I don't feel like leaving a like, comment. You know what I'm saying? Stop fucking pressuring me to do shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? The world's becoming so slow that you have to make videos with words on it. Because people see a video but once they see the word, it's duh. Are we really doing this? Speaking and then having the words in the video, like in big, bold letters? But she's saying the words. Like, unless you're doing that, like, with the caption for people who are deaf. But I'm saying the words, so wait, you need me to write words with the words I'm saying that are the same exact words. So is it crazy? Am I crazy, or is this world crazy? Yo, I just saw a post before, and this girl's in the twins, those Claremont twins are men. You know that, right? Like, does anybody else see that, or am I blind? I'm not here to judge nobody. I'm just saying, those are men, right? Wait, real quick, on G Baby, those are men, right? They're trans, or whatever you want to call it. And I saw a video of them, and they're at the club, and this guy has a bunch of money in his hand, and he's going like this. And she like yeah, that's fine, you're transgender, but do you know who the Claremont twins are? Do you know who they are? They're trans, right? I'm not, girl, I love everyone, but I'm just asking. Like, I didn't know who they were in the video, so I wrote, those are women? Yes, but I think only one is trans. Oh, no, I think they both are. You should be able to tell. I'm saying men should be able to tell that. Especially gay men. What I mean is, one is a female. Oh, okay. I knew it. Nobody fucking listens to. They're not girls, German. No. Bro, come on. You guys can't recognize. You know what it is? You can't recognize when somebody is not a woman. I can right away. Like, it's the energy for me. It's the hand motions, right? You can tell when the plastic surgery on the breast and the ass, the way it looks, because like they had to force the breast in there. You see what I'm saying too? Like they had to stretch the skin. Yeah, one of them is more actual than the other. I'm not judging them. You understand what I'm saying when I say I'm not judging them, right? I'm just saying, does nobody recognize that they're men? Like, hello? And it doesn't matter. But the point is, There's people that actually think those are women. I think, that whole thing that happened in the hotel, like Spirit was telling me, like, somebody found something out. Somebody found something out about one of them, and that's what happened, and they had to take care of the situation, and the other one had mouth only. Yeah. Well, here's the thing. Like I said, the thing is, I'm noticing things like this. This is the things that I'm noticing, and I'll notice, like, girls stealing money from men, like, in front of everyone, and the comments. I'll start looking at the comments. I'm like, wow, this world is sad, bro. Instead of them being like, why did she just steal his money like that? Instead of them being like that, everybody's like, it's the way she grabbed it from me. Yes, queen, get that money, get that bag. Oh my God. There's a part of hell where people are doing exactly what I'm seeing people do. You guys think I'm judging? I'm telling you, I've been there and I've seen it. I haven't been there physically, but in the astral, I've seen it. This is what they do in those parts of hell. It's constant money, hanging out, trapping in the corners. Do you understand? If anyone thought like me, yes, Flo, you woke. Hell yeah, man, I'm woke as fuck. Like, I'm not even just saying I'm not woke as fuck. I'm like third eye woke. Like, I see through people. They could come to me with $1 million worth of stuff on, and I will notice none of that. I swear to God, I will, on my fucking life, I do not give a flying fuck what people are wearing, what kind of car they're driving. I'll say, like, oh, that's a cool car. But there's something about me that has, like, extra, I was going to say x-ray, but extra came out. Extra x-ray vision. I will see through people's clothing, through their facade, through the personality they put it on for people. You cannot, it's like people cannot, it's not even a paranoid thing. It's like I can see through them, like through them. Everything everyone else seen, it's almost like I see their entity attachments or something. I don't know how to explain it to you. How do I explain it? It's almost like a double, like it'll be a person and then I'll see like something next to them. You know what I'm saying? Like with my third eye, it's like moving and it's weird. Or like their eyes or anything. Anyway, the point was, I'm not judging these people, but I've seen a part of hell and it looks like that. Yeah, it's like their aura, but it's more than their aura. It's like, do they have something standing next to them? And if something or someone's standing next to them, what does it look like? Is it dark? Is it light? Is it positive? Is it negative? I can notice that. Flows the definition of a bitch just be knowing. That's a fact. And I you know what? Hey, look, and if somebody sees something with me, I'll be like, hey, let me know. What do you see? But 10 out of 10 times I've been around psychic mediums. They never see nothing that they could say to me that's negative about me. They always say like, oh my God, your energy is so beautiful. It's so light. I'm like, I know. I worked real hard on that, bitch. I used to have the same thing, darkness following me too. But today, we ain't got time for all that. Like I don't find things like this cute at all. Like, do you understand? I'm holding my ground. Do you know how hard it is if you're doing this on this earth, and you're staying grounded, and you're keeping your morals intact, and you're keeping your humble love intact, and you're being loving and peaceful, and you're not fucking all you don't care about is just money and cars and clothes, and you're doing this and you're doing this and you're doing this and you're doing this in this world full of toxic, greedy, materialistic, ego-driven people. And I'm not saying that with judgment. Those are the words I'm using to describe their actions. People's actions are really, they're just scary to look at. Some of the stuff I see, I'm just like, wow. And these kids, these young kids are watching this. I just got booked to speak at a school today. And this is what makes me feel so happy, because I spoke at a school in middle school once. I spoke there. And I kept it too real with those kids, maybe a little too real. Like I was saying, like the realest shit to them. I was talking to them. Actually, you know what's crazy? I'm gonna tell you guys a little something that happened. I went to the middle school and they were like, just talk about like motivation stuff and mention the show a little bit. I did not mention any of that. Instead, you know what I told those young girls? I said, one day you're going to go to a party and a guy is going to offer you drinks because he's going to want to make out with you and put his hands down your pants. What are you going to say to him? And I told the boys, you're going to want to tell each other, oh, call her a slut. You're going to want to call girls sluts. I was telling them shit like that. Fuck all that motivation shit. They don't give a fuck about that. I stood there and I told those kids the truth. You're gonna grow up one day, you're gonna get drunk at a party, and your girlfriends are gonna leave your ass there. And you could possibly get raped by someone. I said, you're gonna go to high school and other guys are gonna tell you, oh, you got a picture of her? Let me see that. And they're gonna wanna pass it around to the whole school. You need to be like, no, that's not okay. I'm talking to these kids about shit that only people are too scared or too afraid that if they say that to a child, oh my God, what are you saying to them? What do you mean? What do you want me? When I was a kid, people would have said some of the things that I was able to say to those kids at that school. And if I was able to hear that, then maybe a lot of things that I experienced wouldn't have happened to me. You see what I'm saying to you? You know, it's the sugar coating. Like, yeah, you can be gentle and shit, but like, we have to, oh, man. You know what? You know what's crazy? I'm not even gonna like, this is, I'll be feeling bad for the kids today, man. Some of the shit I see them doing, man. It breaks my heart. I saw a TikTok. I don't go on TikTok. Just so you know, TikTok is the actual devil. Like, listen to me when I tell you. I go on that app and each time I feel a very... Facebook either. I don't even look at Facebook. I don't even go on it. I get so fucking drained and angry when I'm on Facebook or TikTok. I just cannot do it. Like, I had to get my daughter off that. She's not allowed to have TikTok. I don't have TikTok, and people be like, make TikTok. I don't want to be TikTok famous. No, thank you. I'm good. I'm good. Because if they're watching videos that takes an attention span of like 1 minute and it's all fucking trash and lies on there and the shit that I see kids doing on there. Like today I saw a mother teaching her kid how to protect himself when he's at school if a shooter comes in. You heard Joe Rogan talking about TikTok? What did he say? I don't ever use TikTok. I don't have one listen, and TikTok is making people depressed. 100%. I told my daughter straight out. I said, "Can I tell you something?" Because I told her straight out the other day. I said, "Eliana, you know, mommy had a problem. Like I got addicted to drugs for a little bit." She goes, "How?" And I said, "I went to the doctor. They gave me pills, and I got addicted." And I said, "That's why you should never try a drug because you might have the addiction gene in you. So." You should never. She was like, I don't want to do that. And I was telling her like how I smoked weed, and I told her like what happened to me like with guys who try to like force me to like kiss them and make out with them and like would be like, oh come on, let me just touch you down there and stuff. Like, you know, I said after a while they make you feel bad. They'll be like, oh, you're so stupid, you're boring. How are you gonna tease me like that? I was talking to her like that, and let me tell you something. When she was like, why do I have to get on TikTok? And I explained to her, I said, Eliana, there's young girls killing themselves on TikTok. I said, there was a girl dancing with her dead baby on TikTok. Like, her baby just died. And she was dancing with that baby. Is that what you want to see? Is that what you want to learn? She was like, no. I was like, don't go on there, man. There's something dark happening on TikTok. I feel like there's an entity that controls that behind that. I feel like they're also looking for young girls to sex traffic on there. I'm just going to say, I got to say that feels like some sort of dark web portal for like sex traffickers and young teens. I just feel like it's a trap for all of them. And it's like all of these TikTok stars and YouTube stars that was killing themselves in that and all that. One of the girls that said that she got addicted to heroin in front of 1 million people on YouTube. Like, you know what I'm saying to you? Like, when people don't understand, like, let's say you become popular on YouTube, Instagram, and all that, but you're doing stuff to help the collective. You're doing stuff for the light. You're a light worker. You're healing people. You're going to be protected by a lot of light energies. But if you're doing videos that are toxic to people and they're sending out negative messages, the light is only going to protect you so much. The dark, once you start working for the darkness, now you're attracting all the entities around you. And these entities do not stop. They will not stop until they have your motherfucking baby soul that's not even born yet. Good. Scary stuff. It's like a dimension portal app. Exactly. Oh my God. Real. Realer than your mama. You realer than my mama. I know that. Listen, man, I'm just talking like I feel it, like I'm saying it, like I see it, and I know because this past 2 days, today, you know, I don't, you know, do drugs no more, you guys, but there's something that sometimes when I get like a little frustrated, I'll take Kratom, and I don't know if you know what that is. It sort of is like a coffee stimulant, and it makes you feel like relaxed. You know what I'm saying? Like it's almost like it's like a melatonin, right? A stronger melatonin. But sometimes when I was getting frustrated, I noticed myself taking it, and I knew that the energies were bad because today I went to the store and I got one of those kratom things and I drank it, and I took it, and it made me feel weird. Like I felt like, and I bought two of them, and I ended up spilling one in the toilet because I was like, no, no, no. I was like, no. This is they got me. Like it's not that they got me. It's just that it starts with like, oh, let me just do a little kratom, and it does make you feel kind of a little like you smoke the blunt a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like CBD. Let's just put it that way. And some of it gives you energy, some of it takes your energy away. And I knew today something wasn't right in the air when I went to the store and bought that because I was so frustrated with everything and everyone and these fucking wannabe gods that we got here fucking controlling everybody. Like at this point it's like embarrassing for them. Like when are you gonna stop? Like I get it. That's your job. You light, dark. We all doing the balance. The balance. Like Constantine says, they call it the balance. I call it bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's like when he says God is a big child in the sky playing games with us, and the devil's doing the same thing. When we say that though, when you're saying that, we're not talking about source, the source creator, the creator of everything that I believe comes from exact love, that which is holding the light for all of us, that loves us, that protects us, that guides us in the right way. We're not talking about that God. It upsets me because so many people are being misguided and misled to the wrong direction, especially through religion right now. I'm going to say it like it is, man. It upsets me. I hate seeing it because it's sad. It's like they're so stuck in that negative energy, they just can't get out. And it saddens me. It makes me sad. What saddens me even more is that they're not satisfied. They have to take everyone with them. Like, it's sad. It makes me sad. Because if you're gonna do it, just be on your own shit. Like, leave everybody else who wants to do good in life alone. Like, it bothers me because there's so many lost souls, man. And you don't understand. I've seen them in dreams, and they're lost, and they're fighting each other, and they're fighting for eternity. Like, some of these people are gonna be trapped there forever. And it's like, when I had that dream and everybody was driving towards a certain way and I knew something was wrong, it looked like a portal. It was a portal. They were all going through the same way, and I was looking at everybody's like, where are you going? And I turned around and I went the other way. And then I went to this spot, and it was this guy, and I hate to say it, he did look like Jesus. I don't know what that was about, but he did look like Jesus. And I told him, what are you doing? You can't do this. You're lying to everyone. And he was in like the part of the portal where it opens, and he was pretending to be Jesus and telling everyone, go this way. Go this way. And I was like, you can't do this. This is not right. And he was lying. Like, people were like falling for the trap. It looked like a light portal, and they were falling for the trap. So your soul for eternity, just to save your soul, is like, don't get trapped. Like, when you are consciously think I'm going to the source, to home, where I am originally from, not anywhere these people are trying to direct me to. Don't tell me to go to this God or go to that God, because I need to go to the source, to the energy that created me, to the love, not just the light. Don't go to the light, go to the love and light. Go home. I had a scary dream about Bill Gates and how he wanted to turn human beings into robots by taking their souls. I am an empath. I am a very sensitive empath. My heart gets broken when I talk about it, because you guys, it means to me, it's more than just me talking. When people see me do these videos and stuff, what you guys don't understand is my soul remembers why I'm here, and I'm looking around and I'm like, sort of like, damn, man, you guys we need more help. Like, it's bad. It's worse than I thought it was. You know what I'm saying? Type of shit. Like it's like going to work in a school and you're the new principal and that school's having a lot of problems and you go in there in the school and you're like, holy shit, this is worse than I thought. And now you gotta like change up the things that are taking place. I'm sorry. I get really, really passionate and emotional about this because people don't understand how much I really care. Like, I care too much sometimes, you know? Like, I'm not, um, it saddens me because I know a lot of our family members are even trapped in this cycle and they, even in, it's like eternal damnation. Fuck fire, hell. Fuck all that. I'm not talking about that. That's for like already. We already know those people knew they were going there. They put it on themselves, like sort of like, I'm gonna be evil as fuck. Like, you know what? More power to you. At least you knew you were being evil and you did what was real to you. But I'm talking about the people that were misguided and misled, and then they got judged for it. It's almost like the witch who got burned alive at the stake, and the whole time she was just a pretty girl in a fucked up village. You know what I mean? And it breaks my heart. It breaks my heart because when I see these things in my dreams and I'm trying to tell people, yo, you're being lied to, there's going to be something that's going to come up. I know for a fact because I had that dream about the church and they were talking in the church. Your spirituality is inspiring, motivational things for speaking on all these things, and you make me feel like I can relate. I agree with most everything, with almost everything you have to say. Yeah, and that's the thing. I recognize that. Like, I went from this person who in the beginning was like, I don't think nobody's listening to me, to now I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna do the work, and I'm gonna stay true to myself, and that's why you still haven't seen me switch up. And it's not that I think anything's wrong with that, but I just feel like once you start seeing me, unless I just feel pretty that day and I feel like doing a video because I look pretty that day or whatever. But if anybody really thinks that I'm gonna be dolled up every 2 seconds, do a professional ass video, people who gotta get the message out for real, for real. Like, we working for the underdogs. Like, the underdogs don't understand. I live a real life. I cook, I clean, you know, I take care of my daughter. My mom can't really do much at all, so I'm pretty much doing everything. Like, I don't have time to be like this. Hey guys, pay attention to me and my message. No, it's like, you know what? If the fucking collective don't want to don't want to listen to the message because I don't look the part or whatever it is, I don't really care. Don't look at the messenger. Listen to the message. That's how I see it. At this point, I really don't care what anybody thinks about me. Like, the fuck, you know? Be you, Flo. Your actual fans will listen to you regardless. And that's the thing. Real. One thing you're gonna learn about me, I don't like when people say fans. They are not, I don't want to have fans. Please. Fans are nuts. Like, they're crazy. I want people to be along with me, be on my level, be, I never want to look at somebody, because a fan implies that I'm above them and they're looking at me like I'm the celebrity. And they're like, and you see what I'm saying that, right? Like, another person will be like, yes, my fans. I don't use that word because you're not supposed to idolize me or worship me. If anything, if what I say resonates, I want you to be next to me. I want you to feel just as empowered as me, because intimidation, I don't get intimidated by another person's power, and nobody else should either. You should never look at someone who's a celebrity or anything like that like they're above you. It breaks mine for the jabbed. Oh, Lala. Oh my God. Forget about it, man. I forget it. It's crazy. It's crazy. A lot of people got trapped there too. A lot of people got trapped there. It's almost like, I don't know, you know. My mom got that shot, you know, but she has COPD, so she was scared, but nothing happened to her, because I feel like, again, those people who did it because, there's a difference. There was people who did it because they were told to do it, and it's what we're supposed to be doing. You got to do what you're told. Then there were people who did it because they legitimately was like, this will protect me. They're thinking about the past and the vaccines and how everything helped them and saved them. So they're thinking in that way. That's a different story. You know, no matter what you do, whether it's considered evil or not, God, Source doesn't look at what your actions, Source feels your heart, your vibration, and your spirit, right? It's your intention. Yeah, I mean, you know, Yeah, we're your family, your friends. Exactly, exactly. Yes, realer than your mama, you know? No, not my bad. I just know you're from the show. No offense. Oh, no, no. I'm not offended by that. Oh, no, no, no. If anything, you should feel empowered by what I just said because that should show you how I feel about the people who resonate with me. I don't see them as fans. I don't see anybody who watches me as a fan. I see people as my family, my soul tribe. This is my soul tribe. Like we were connected to each other for a reason in this lifetime because there was some kind of contract we made with each other in the past life where we either were doing the same thing or working together, and in this lifetime we were like, all right guys, we're gonna meet up in another lifetime, and I know I'm gonna connect with your soul right away, and it's like we're gonna help each other. I'm here and get to the next lot. So it's like, I mean, seeing like cars parked in one lot and then like we go up next level. You know what I'm saying? Like we all drive up to the next level together. Yeah, the soul knows its way. So it's like that's why I always know like whoever resonates with me, their soul is guided to me. I don't ever remember doing a private reading where somebody wasn't like, yo, I swear to God, I kept hearing call flow, get a reading by flow. Like I never, ever, ever got that, you know? I'll catch you in your sleep, you stupid bitch. I'm thinking about that saying, I'll catch you in your sleep, you stupid bitch. And it's funny because I'm like, I really will catch somebody in their actual sleep today, though. Oh, you want to fuck with me? I'll see you in your dreams. But I never do that because I always go in people's dreams and I hug them. You know, I've had somebody like that I had beef with come to me in the DM and she was like, I don't know, this is going to sound weird. I know we're supposed to be fighting, but you came in my dream and you hugged me. And you said to me, it's okay. It's okay. I know why you're mad. And like you hugged me and we apologized to each other. And she was like, I'm so sorry. I was like, it's okay. I was like, it's all right. If I came to you in your dream, it's because I was trying to tell you, like, this is not worth it. You know, I will travel to people's dreams to make amends. Like, and then they'll wake up in the waking life and say, I'm sorry. We should not be fighting. And a lot of us are doing a lot of work in the astral right now, and it's tiring. It's a little bit like, oh, it's like I'm seeing things in my dream state, and I'm like, at this point, they're just not making sense though. Like, some of them, they're very clear. Like, I'll see this and I'll see that. Yeah, a lot of things are being revealed to me. But like it's like this. Even if spirit wants to reveal something to me that's been taking place in my life, that's been an injustice to me, at this I've forgiven everyone. I don't care really what I find out about anybody who's done anything to me, past, present, future, whatever dimension. It's not important for me to find out what they've done to me because I'm very aware that a lot of things have been done to me against me, but it's just like it's okay. I forgive. I moved on. Like I don't need to see which Tom, Joe, Dick, or Harry was shitting on me or casting spells on me or blocking my blessings. It doesn't matter because I've moved on. So it's like you could show me whatever you want. I forgave them. Let's move on. Let's move on. Let it go. You know what I'm saying? It's like people don't let shit go. That's why we have so many hateful people in this world. They're still thinking about something somebody did in fucking 20 lifetimes ago. I get it. It's traumatizing. It hurts. I get it. It is. But we have to heal these wounds and move forward. And I've done a lot of healing of a lot of wounds. And I catch myself very quickly when I see myself doing action that I shouldn't be doing. It's a quick reaction, like enough already. I'm done with this fucking like sad shit. Like I'm done with it. Ain't nobody got time, baby. I'm trying to be an example that I wish I had. Cause when I always tell the universe when I get to the point that I see it's not that where I get to the point I want to be at. Cause I'm always exactly where I want to be. I'm never not at home. You see, you gotta always feel at home everywhere you are. I'm grateful for everything. I'm content. My soul is at ease. It's literally, it feels the most at ease it is. What I'm trying to say is like, all right, let's go to the next level now. Let's, really get people going here because people need motivation right now because what happened is this. Now let me drop you a gem. Our Aqua Moon keeps us on that future shit though. Exactly, Lala. But at this time, see, I used to be on that future shit like worried about what's going to happen. Today I'm more like I'm excited about what's going to happen. Right? That's the difference. And I know you know what I'm saying. I went from that vibration of worry to now like excited about what's going to take place next. I'm not worried about what's going to happen in the future. I'm just excited to see like, oh yeah, I can't wait. It's almost like I know something good's coming and I just don't know when. Your videos flow. I feel good when I watch and listen to your videos. And yeah, it's weird because some girl said to me the other day, I fell asleep to your videos and I had the most amazing dreams ever. I'm like, yo, I'm telling you, I'm like, some of us, our voices can like bring light to darkness wherever it is. So here, I'm gonna drop a gem to you. I was saying something. Fuck, what were we talking about? And I said I'm gonna drop a gem. Fuck, man. I lost my train of thought. It was a good one too. It was a good one too. Um, what were we talking about? Somebody said something. You remember that fire drill when the lockdown first happened on all girls? Yeah, we went outside with her. That's when we realized our guys were gangsters fuck together. You remember? Oh, hell yes. Hell yes, I remember that. I'll never forget that. It was a Sagittarius reading. My bad, I just... Okay, hold on. Aquamoon tells us we're on that feature. Damn, I was going to say something. After that live, I came to your channel and I was like, OMG, it's you, Flo. Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember that. You're like, I didn't even know it was you. We were talking the whole time. So I was going to say something about something, but what I want to say is this. I really do feel like great things are happening. I've had like many dreams about like New York going underwater and all these things taking place, but I will tell you one thing, and I'm going to say this to you guys because I feel like you guys know, and you could be like, well, Flo said that shit. She said that shit like a year ago. I saw a dream of like people in a church, and there was an audience watching somebody talk, and it was a girl, and she was being exercised, like they were taking something out of her. And she started off with this real nice voice, and then all of a sudden her voice turned real, dark. And then this guy started talking, and he sounded like Obama. So like I was thinking, like, are they showing me like in politics what's gonna happen next is a false leader is gonna come in and he's gonna be real smooth. He's gonna have a real smooth voice. He might even be black. I don't know, but it's somebody who's gonna be very smooth with it. They're gonna be talking like very very smooth. Then I saw a woman in Britain, and she was sitting in front of the flag talking in front of a newscast. And she looked about in her 50s, and I was like, I was wondering if that's me or if maybe that was me in the past where I was a politician, because I do sometimes when I watch politics, I get very heated when I see who's running this world. I'm like, these motherfuckers, right? But I don't know, it was weird. But I'll tell you something like that. And then also that dream about the fake Jesus guiding people towards the so-called light, and everybody was being headed in the wrong direction, and I just drove the opposite way, and I was like, where the fuck are you taking these people? So I love you too, man. I'll tell you, I got a lot of love in my heart, man. A lot. Like one of my most best, I think that's my daughter. Oh no. One of my most best attributes about myself. What do you love about yourself? Tell me something you love about yourself. My favorite thing about me, Jersey and New York's water is so dirty. I'll be damned. Yo, it's really bad. Yo, I know. Jeremy, you almost caught me slipping real quick. Do you fucking know that I always think like that? I'm like, I don't even give a fuck about the flood. I ain't trying to get in that water. That shit's dirty. Dirty. You know what I'm saying? I always feel like this is my like good side, and this side is like the side that always like wants to like give me issues. Like if there's breakouts, they always happen on this right side. This side always like looks really glossy and shiny, and then this side I'm still dealing with discoloration. I'm trying to, bitch, I picked the shit out of that pimple. I can't see a pimple and just let it sit there. I don't know how people do that, but I gotta stop picking my face. I've been doing very good on that, but I swear I'm the same way. One of my best things that your ideas, you love that about you. One of my best things about me is that how much love I have in my heart, even though a person like me who's experienced what I have, they would probably have a lot of hate in their heart, and they'd be real angry all the time. They aren't of the human race. This is the Schmuggerschmidt. I'm not even saying that word. I'm not typing that word in my videos. I said Shalians, Shalians and the Schmuggerman on my title, and they blocked me for 2.5 weeks on YouTube. Like, these ops is out here, man. They out here heavy as fuck. And I feel like, why would they delete it? Unless I'm saying something that's the truth. Why are you deleting it? Saying it's misinformation. Are you sure it's not the right information and you're just scared because I gave it? Like what? What are 5 people gonna watch it? Relax, FBI agent. You know what I'm saying? I think outside the box. I love that. I love that. Yeah, that's a good one. I have that too. I'm very open-minded, and I'm also I'm willing to learn, and I love to like learn about different cultures and different races and different alien beings, and I'm just like real nosy. I want to know everything that ever happened, but you know, that's all, that could become overwhelming too, but I would have to say I must have been a philosopher in a past life. I can imagine myself like Socrates in the middle of the Roman Empire's streets talking about philosophy, or Hermes, you know, someone like that, especially since the Hermit, you know, Virgo. And then also Oracle. I could definitely see myself as being like an Oracle back in one of my lifetimes, and almost like I was Medusa at one point. I don't know. I just feel like I was one of these important people. I just can't like connect the dots too well, but it doesn't really matter anyway. But I feel like that's where all of the shit that I've learned from comes from my past lives. And a lot of the learning I did in this lifetime, you know, I'm waiting for you to become an author, Sister Flo. German, you know what's funny? I write a lot on my computer. I got a lot on my paperwork. The thing is, I need to get someone, and I know it's all money, right? I tell my guides all the time, the universe, I need finances. You need to help me. I can't. I have too many ideas, too many things, and I need somebody like an assistant or somebody who's like a writer to just go through my things and be like, you need to, I'm going to put all this together and make a book out of it for you. I don't have the patience to be a writer. I really don't. I have a lot of patience. Good night, guys. I'm gonna be going to bed too. But yep, same. I'm waiting for my 12th house won't let me see shit about my past lives. Oh, really, Lala? My dreams show me a lot of that shit. So, you know, it's really, honestly, I know it sounds like an excuse, but I just don't have the patience to be a writer. Like, I have music right now that you guys would love. This one song. Oh my god. It's all about like light workers and all that. It's beautiful. It's like a dance song. And I still haven't recorded it because I'm not doing it on my phone. I don't want it to sound like shit. I want to go to a professional studio, but all this shit takes money. You need a professional studio person to master your shit. You want a good track to be made, you gotta pay at least 2-3 thousand just for that one 2 or 3 tracks. You know what I'm saying? You have to. And unless you want to pay somebody to do a shitty job, then that's a different story. You know, just like it takes money for me to open up my spiritual healing retreat. These things cost money, and like I have all these great. I know what to do. I know what I want to do next. I just need the funding from the universe. I need the funding, and if they don't give me the funding for it, then that tells me it's not meant for me to do it in this lifetime. Maybe I'm seeing something, you know, for not for what it is. And you know, yeah, I could sit here and write a book. I just don't have the patience. I could write like 2-3 pages and then I'm like, I'm done. My fingers start to hurt, my eyes start to hurt. I have plenty of ideas. I could talk all day and night. Like if someone sat next to me and was a writer, and they would just, you know, I could sit with someone, let's say for a month in like a cabin somewhere in the woods and just talk to them and they write, it'd be better. But I can't do it. Right now, it's not what you know, but who. Exactly. It's not what you know, but who you know. Exactly. But the people I know, they all require money for their services. And I'm not asking for free because then they'll do a shitty job. And that's just facts. And I don't blame them. That's your Mercury. Yes, it is. It's my Mercury. I know. I'm a talker, but also, you know, when I'm with someone and I'm in a conversation like back and forth, I listen all the time. I'm always like, I'll listen for hours to someone talk until it gets on my nerves, and I'm like, all right, can we take a break? I'm just kidding. You know what I mean? But I'm not. I'm a good listener as long as the person is willing to go back and forth in friendly combat of speaking words, not like, bitch, you gonna listen to me? I'm right, you're wrong. No, I'm stupid. You're stupid. I'm smart. I'm tall. You're short. We can't have that. I can't deal with people and their egos. You know. Yeah, so guys, I just want to give you the message real quick. I love you all like family, exactly like family, like, or better, maybe, I don't know, because, you know, family, it has a lot of personal issues. I don't have that with none of you. It's like not a jaded relationship. It's like very pure and beautiful. If we were all to hang out together right now in a room, we would have a great time, laugh the whole time, and nobody would have any issues. It'd be awesome. It's the same way with my family. I have no issues with none of them, you know, anymore. I resolved all of them, you know, all the anger I had, the bitterness has been really resolved with everyone at this point, which I'm grateful for. But, you know, for a long time, me and my sister would go at it like cats and dogs. But I also do think that we were in a past life, we either killed each other or something, because I had a dream like that. Because we try to kill each other in this lifetime several times. it too. German, you better come to my birthday party. And the realer, Lala, I wish you were in New York, man. My birthday party, I'm gonna have it in the Airbnb, and I'm gonna do game night. I'm gonna play charades. I wanna fucking laugh and talk and go outside and tell stories by the fireplace, things like this, you know. But German, you better come. I swear to God, I'll kick your fucking ass. I don't need nobody to bring gifts, none of that. Just show up, man. That's it. Just show up for your girl. You know, let's celebrate my 40 years old with a bang. It's going to be at the end of August. Super off topic. Do you think things like witches and vampires are real? Just curious. Vampires, I keep like grappling with the fact that are they just reptilian human beings that just like to drink blood, and people can confuse them for vampires when they're just, they might be half reptilian. And, you know, that's where the teeth come from. I always swear to God, my daughter comes from she has some kind of reptilian in her because her teeth are like that. When she gets emotionless, she's cold. I'm like, damn, bitch, cold as ice. You know what I mean? But, from her father's side, obviously, not from my side of the family. Or I don't know, maybe from my, you know, also of the giants. She might even be connected to that too. Nephilim, I always get that for her. Like, you know, we're all mixed with some kind of race, alien race. I know that for a fact. They're all our ancestors in some form or another, right? But, you know what's weird? I've been getting like these little like pimples, and I don't know if they're pimples or they're just heat bumps. It's so annoying. I hate that shit. Like, I notice everything on the body. I'm just like a weirdo like that. But anyway, I just want to tell you guys, hold the light. Stay grounded. Shapeshifters, exactly. Yeah. But witches, yes, actually, I'll tell you a dream I had. These people were attacking me, and this witch, she came from the sky, and she was like pretty, like but she had the hat on. She wanted me to know she was a witch, obviously, because she had like the Halloween costume on. So she had the hat on and stuff, and she was on a broom. So she was trying to tell me witches are real, we do exist, and you might be one of us. You know what I mean? You might be like, you might have some witch in your blood, and I definitely have some form or another. I know that. I'm mixed with everything. I'm like every race, every culture, every witch, I am all of it at once, you know? We are all everything. And she came and she flew and she got the person away from me. Like, she protected me in the dream. She flew on her broomstick and got this negative energy away from me. And then I woke up and I saw an angel number and said, your angels want you to know that you're protected from many unseen forces in many different dimensions. And I was like, oh shit. And in that dream I had like mad different people and different like witches and all these, you know, Buddhist type people. They were all protecting me, and I was like, yo, I'm not just, because I say all the time, I'm connected to everyone protects me from all religions, all backgrounds, because I don't judge none of them, and I am all of them, and they are all me. So I guess they see that as like, yo, she loves everyone, so we gotta, you know, we gotta look out for her, because she ain't picking sides. She ain't saying one of us is better than the other. She just loves everybody. She has no hate for nobody. And why, you know, we got to go get her, watch her back. And plus, we're connected to people from different lifetimes. So, of course, they come step in when you need their help. You know what I mean? That's how I believe. They come in to help you when you need their help, man. They really do. Spirit animals I've seen, you know, all types of things I've seen come in and protect me when I needed it. So, I've seen it all. I've seen Archangel Michael. I've seen Jesus. In my dreams, like clear visions of them. Like, it's not just a dream, you know? All right, guys, I'm getting real tired. And I love you guys. And just stay grounded, you know? Stay focused, because I know after today that you gotta catch. Oh, I just got hit in the head. Oh, I'm hearing this. This is not to frighten anyone. You have to know that you are protected. I'm hearing you are being guided, and you are strongly connected to a lot of very good energies here. And just hold the light. Like, I don't hate nobody, man. I just, you know, I get passionate about shit, but it's not about hate, man. It's like, at this point I'm grateful because I've learned to not allow things to affect me no more. Really, I've done a lot of work with that, because things, I used to let everything affect me negatively. Like, when I was mad, it would really affect me for days. Like, today I'm just like super strong, and you are too. And that's what I'm hearing. Like, you are so strong, and just, I'm hearing keep focused. Don't give up on your mission, your vision, either one. I'm hearing. Fucking mom, yo. this girl gotta stop smoking, man. God, I hate fucking hearing that cough. It sounds so congested. I just want to fly down her throat and just pull out all that mucus and tar from her lungs and just throw it out the window. Like, and I know me smoking this fucking vape ain't any better, and I'm gonna quit this shit this week, yo. I know that. I could feel it coming. You know, when you feel it, you're just like, all right, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm really ready. Anyway, I love you guys. You guys get some good rest. You know, I want you to protect your energy, because you are protected. So, but like, you know, just send love and light to everything, and just understand nothing is personal. Nobody's attacking you personally. It's just this is the way it is, and things are getting better. You know, there's more work being done. The light is really coming in to help us. They just want us to stay focused and not get distracted. Like, and remember that everything that's going on around us is not, it's not us personal. You know what I mean? You accidentally quit. I want to accidentally quit. All right, guys. Love and light to you guys. I'll see you guys on the flip side. I'll be going on live as much as I can this week. You know. All right, guys. I'll see you guys later. I love you. I'll talk to you. Good night. You won't be seeing me do like tarot readings for signs anymore because I think it's just a waste of time and it's not helping anyone. So I feel like I'm just going to start with just channeling and then sometimes do like mediumship readings whenever I can and whatever spirit guides me to, you know? My spirit guides me to. All right, guys. I love you. Love and light to you. Have a good night. Love you guys. Bye. Love you, Lala. Bye, guys. Excuse me. Love you all. Bye. Good night.